Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome to my channel. My name is Soul, and today we're going to be doing a strategy guide for the Gotthard Twin Swords. So without taking up any more time, let's start off with the moveset. Okay, so my thoughts about this weapon. Holy shit, this thing is ridiculous. The moveset is really good, the damage is kind of OP, and the goddamn rolling L1 is broken as fuck. This is every new player's favorite weapon. This thing can be used as a defensive and offensive weapon, has good range, attack speed, and AR, and really the only downside is that it consumes an enormous amount of stamina per hit. If you're good with stamina management, then this can be your go-to weapon of mass destruction. With that said, let's get into parry baiting. Alright, I go over this every video just in case someone doesn't know what it is, but parry baiting is essentially missing an attack on purpose to lure your opponent into running in and attacking, but what they don't know is you're one step ahead of them and are already anticipating their attack and are mentally prepared to parry the fuck out of them. As you'll see, this guy here falls for it 2 times, so it's pretty effective. You're going to want to use the charged R2s just like with every other dex weapon, as those are the best since you can charge as long as you need before you think they'll run in. With that said, please, for the love of God, do not spam the rolling L1s in the neutral game. You're just asking to get parried like this guy because you are so predictable. I see everyone and their grandmother spamming the shit out of this attack, and it pisses me off because this weapon is so much better than that. Next up is weapon art baiting. It's the same as parry baiting, where you miss an attack to trick your opponent into charging in, but instead of parrying, you hit them with the weapon art to keep yourself unpredictable. The initial L2 is unparryable, but the follow-up R2 can be parried, so be careful with that. Honestly, I wouldn't even use the weapon arts baiting tactic with this weapon since only the L2 can be aimed and the follow-up R2 just goes straight into the direction of your enemy, so if you miss, you're left wide open, and this is how I was actually killed most of the time. Also, it has a pretty long startup, as you'll see here. If he didn't try to cast a spell and just spammed R1, I probably would have died. Onto my favorite part of the video, the combo. I don't even know what to say. It's broken as fuck and should probably really be nerfed because this just completely wrecks any and all enemies. Even a full Havel monster just got destroyed. This is also one of the only 2 times I think you should ever use the rolling L1s. The combo is L1, L2, R2 into a rolling L1 to catch your opponent because they will try to run away after the first 3 hits. This rolling L1 follow-up is amazing because it usually catches them at the end of their roll animation, and the phantom range is just fucking insane. Like I said before though, this should be one of the only times you use that rolling L1, and that's just because by the time you get the other hits in, your opponent is not thinking, oh, let me try to parry him. No, by the end of the first 3 hits, they will be at least half health. If not, they are pretty much 1 shot away from dying. They are thinking, mash the fucking roll button and get me the hell out of here. The only other time I think is acceptable to use the rolling L1s is if your opponent is pretty much 1 shot and is just running around the map trying to get away so he can heal, or trying to get you with that stupid katana sprinting R1. At that point, they're using cheesy tactics, so you might as well too. Now, with all that said and done, what do you guys think about this weapon? It gets a lot of flack because everyone just spams the rolling L1s, but I think that is a really viable weapon outside of just that. But I do have to admit this weapon is kind of broken and the damage should at least be nerfed a bit. I'm using it on just a standard dex build. I can only imagine the amount of damage you get if you use this on a quality build with a refined gem or use this weapon buffed with some type of resin. But that's all I got for today. So if you enjoyed the video, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel, as I will be doing new strategy guides every week. So until next time, guys. Peace out.